Hello, and welcome to Storytime with Aguyo. I hope you love stories and storytime too. But did you know something? A long time ago, there were no stories in the world. All the stories had been stolen. A very big giant took them. He put them in a very big box, then he hid the box in his house high up in the sky. People were bored. They could not talk about their day. They had forgotten how to tell stories. They could not talk about their fathers and mothers. They could not talk about their grandmothers and their grandmothers. They had forgotten those stories too. They tried to remember who built the first house, who built the first road, but they could not remember those stories either. It was a very boring world without stories. Anansi, the clever spider, knew what had happened. He knew the giant had taken all the stories. He saw how people were bored, how the animals were bored. Everything in the world felt dull without stories. Anansi decided to help. But there was a problem. The giant's home was very high in the sky. How would he get there? He wondered and wondered. Then he had an idea. Every spider can spin a web. Spiders' webs are strong and tough. And Nancy decided to spin a web from tree to tree, from the lowest tree to the highest tree. The highest tree was the one the giant climbed to reach his home. Anansi spun and spun. He built the longest web he had ever made. Then he climbed up the web. He went to see the giants. He asked for the stories back. The giant laughed. There is no way I will give you the stories back. They are mine now, the giant said. I cannot give them to you. Well, unless you give me something better. What can you give me? Anansi thought for a moment. What could he give a giant? What would you like me to give you? He asked the giant. The giant thought. I have always wanted to catch a leopard, a big scary leopard. I have also wanted to capture a swarm of bees, but those little things have such a painful sting. Oh, and I've always wanted to catch a snake, a long snake, the longest in the jungle. Can you get me these things? All those animals were big and scary. Anansi was just a tiny spider. He thought for a second. Yes, I will get you all three. The giant laughed